When God marks you, not even the devil can touch you unless it's to protect his investment. Let that sink in. You've heard of bodyguards. But have you ever been so spiritually dangerous that even hell had to stand down? Listen closely. Most people have no idea what it really means to be chosen. They think it's about favor, miracles, and good vibes, but here's the raw truth. They don't tell you that being chosen means becoming a walking contradiction. You're attacked, hated, envied, yet still divinely protected in ways that don't even make sense. Here's a wild fact. Studies in neuroscience show that deep trauma survivors often develop heightened intuition and resilience. Now imagine combining that with spiritual anointing. That's not just survival, that's divine mutation, and that's you, chosen one. You weren't just covered by God, you were so set apart that your life carried a spiritual do not touch sign. People tried to break you, but heaven had alarms. Demons tried to approach, but even they got nervous. You became so wrapped in divine purpose that even the devil had to say, yeah, not this one. Touching them might get me fired. But here's the twist. Now those same people who tried to ruin you, they're sitting in regret, clutching their chests like they're the victims, crying in group chats, stalking your glow like it owes them closure. Wondering how someone they thought they buried ended up resurrecting with receipts, resilience, and radiance. So sit tight, because what you're about to hear isn't just a message, it's a revelation. A spiritual mic drop on why your anointing has not only confused your enemies, but shaken the hierarchy of darkness itself. Let's get into it. Number one, your anointing was so authentic. Even the enemy had to submit. Your anointing wasn't loud, but it was lethal to anything fake around you. You didn't have to perform, announce, or show off. Your presence alone made spirits uneasy, and not just people. We're talking about forces, energies, and realms that most don't even recognize exist. That's how real your calling is. You were born with a spiritual voltage so high, even darkness had to double-check before making a move on you. Some people got attacked, torn apart, and taken out completely. But when it came to you, there was a strange delay. Things would get close but never hit. Plots would form but fall apart mid-air. People would try to curse you and end up cursing themselves. That's not luck. That's divine jurisdiction. Even the enemy had to step back and say, we can't touch this one recklessly. Because to mess with you was to violate heavenly protocol. There are certain people that heaven protects like royalty. You are one of them. And the wildest part, you didn't even know how high your rank was. You were just trying to survive. You were just trying to heal, trying to be normal. Meanwhile, hell was holding emergency meetings wondering why you were still standing. See, the enemy works smarter than people give credit for. He doesn't waste resources on battles he knows he can't win. So with you, he tried subtle routes, through people, betrayal, manipulation, confusion. But even then, something would always block the full impact. That something was your anointing. It wasn't about you being perfect, it was about you being chosen. And because you were chosen, the spiritual realm recognized you as off-limits. Your life was marked, not by trauma, not by failure, but by God himself. And now, the enemy is forced to sit back and watch you glow, watch you rise, watch you walk in full authority, because he couldn't touch you. So now, like everyone else, he's watching you become unstoppable. Number two.